G'day, it is Friday the 25th of September. Unfortunately I missed a vlog yesterday on the diary because I've had such bad lurgy I couldn't for the first time in ages face going out for a ride, so I was in bed by 3:05 after I finished my show. But today, final day on the R6, I was hoping to have it over the weekend, but guess what, the guys at Street Bike in Halesowen have done their job again and they've only gone and sold it already, so I need to take it back because the young lady is waiting to take it for a test drive. Exciting times though, because not only will I be riding it properly for the last time, I will also have my onboard camera on it for the first time ever. You see that? That's going to be recording footage of me riding along, obviously obeying the laws and all of that kind of stuff, as I go to Street Bike to pick up my new steed and drop this off. So, chance for me to have one final blast on the R6. Blooming well looking forward to it, because it's been an absolute pleasure to ride all this week. It really has. It's been invigorating, man. Reminding me why I love sports bikes. So it's time to head off to Halesowen. So I have arrived at Street Bike. I've just been chatting to the benevolent man who looks after me, Jace there. Say hello, big wave. And he's mentioned that I can actually have it back for the BSBs on Sunday, so I'll have something nice and exciting to ride down there then. Had a bit of an incident with the camera, onboard camera. Obviously didn't secure it tightly enough to the bike that it came off in the final corner. Luckily for me, the gentleman who was following me in the car was following at a safe distance, as all good drivers should do when you're following a motorbike, because you never know when a portable camera might come off the side of the bike and be worth a lot of money and be very easy to run over. Luckily he didn't. So I'm going to have a break on this for a day. I'm going to be given, I think, just a phaser to take home for today, and I'm going to pick this up Sunday morning for BSBs. Even just riding it over here, as you'll see from the onboard footage that I've got, it's just so responsive, man. Every time you just give it a little bit of a blip on the throttle, it goes, the noise is there. I've talked about it being taut, I've talked about it wanting to be chucked around. Something that, having just showed to my mate Scott as well, that surprised him, he's a Gix 600 owner, just how small it seems, you know. It's so light and agile and nimble. And yet that doesn't obviously mean anything that it's lacking in the power front, because it just absolutely goes. I think one of my favourite parts of the bike you can see is this little hose here connected to the radiator. I don't know why, but it just looks cool the way that kind of sticks through the fairing. Anyway, time for me to get on my phaser, so for a day I will be without this baby, but that means tomorrow I can ride the CBF 600 from Honda, which I look forward to doing. So I'm going to do that on tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday, and then I can take this puppy up to the BSBs on Sunday at Silverstone, which should be wicked. I will be riding a new bike home. I'll see if I can get some on-board footage of that as well and introduce you to it in a second. Right then, so here we are at Street Bike. Chase managed to point me in the direction of this lovely young lady called Hannah. I'll make sure I'm actually getting you on there. Say hello, Hannah. Give us a wave. For a very cool reason. Now, I'm always talking about how I love biking. It's something that once you've done, it's a passion that gets into your body, to your soul, and you never want to let it go. Well, Hannah, it's a bit of a surprise day today. What happened to you today, Hannah?
Today's my 30th birthday. My partner said he'd got a surprise for me. Going out on the bike as far as I knew. He brought me here to Street Bike, and lo and behold, it's to take my CBT test today.
And you passed?
And I passed, and I've got a certificate, and it was the most wonderful experience, and it's just opened so many doors now, and I've been bitten, and it's just fabulous.
Even, I'll tell you what, even going around doing the CBT, I'm just going to say, 'cause you're looking impressive in all your kit as well, do you know what I mean? Even doing the CBT, I remember just doing it. One of the coolest things about it is it's the freedom. It's exactly that. Yeah. You're on it now. You can just ride scooters. I did that for 4 years. I rode 125 bikes. Or you can go out, you can do your full test if you want, like literally in the next couple of weeks. And do you think that's something that you'll do?
We're going to wait and see. Obviously now I've been bitten with the bug, and first thing's to find a bike.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to have lots of practice, fun, enjoy it, get confidence on the road, because obviously it's a totally different feeling to being in a car.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got to be more obviously aware of the dangers on the road and things like that. So I'm hoping to build up my experience, have a lesson or something, and yeah, get in there for my test as soon as possible.
That's wicked. Did you find yourself on the CBT when you went out on the roads going like 5 miles an hour because you're just not used to the speed?
And it feels so much quicker. It was terrifying, you know, and before he went out, you know, obviously remember the speed restrictions on the roads and things like that. And every time I'm looking at my speedo, I'm not even clocking 20, and I feel like I'm going 50 miles an hour.
Happens to everyone. Every time you go on the first corner, the instructor's like, look, you know, you need to speed up. You're like, what are you on about? I'm doing 100. He's like, no, you're doing 15. Someone's going to come into you from behind. But that's brilliant. Listen, congratulations. Let's do an official handshake.
Thank you.
That is brilliant. You are officially on the road as a biker now.
I certainly am.
And if you want to join Hannah in doing something similar, maybe getting your CBT, maybe doing your full test, it's really simple. Go to geton.co.uk, an industry website, which is completely free. No one set it up to make any money. And you can be as happy as her. Look at the smile.